117-106. That's Steve Farhood's unofficial scores. We have yet to get the official decision. There is Brian Mendoza now up.
We're waiting for the decision on what's going on with the Sam Goodman versus Miguel Flores fight on the undercard of, as you can see, Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza for the WBO title. I was actually doing double duty watching two cards here. Janjabek Ali Mahanallah had just defeated at 160 Vincenzo Gutierrez, and he's a potential opponent, him right here, for Tim Tszyu in a year or so when if Tim Tszyu moves up and keeps winning at 54 pounds. So that's a fight to talk about. But let's go to this fight right here. Sam Goodman, hey, this guy's good. 122 pounder, 15-0 with 17 KOs. He's got a jab. Like he's got a package. He's dude can fight. Like I'm impressed. Like for real.
And Chris Condon both scored the bout 120-105. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, Sam the Ghost Goodman.
Dominant performance by Sam.
Let's listen to the post-fight. Oh, here we are. Ben Damon.
Moments here against a very experienced.
And coming up.
They are not going to play. I'm watching a Showtime broadcast here in the States, and they are not going to play the post-fight interview. Over in Australia and Oceanic territory, it's on main event pay-per-view. Over here in the States, it's on Showtime, and they're covering it from the studio in New York. Brian Custer, I don't think Custer's there. It's Al Bernstein. It might be Custer. Al Bernstein. Yeah, Custer is this. Al Bernstein, Brian Custer, Mauro Ronaldo, and Abner Maris in the studio. Abner Maris, by the way, had that draw against Miguel Flores, and we haven't seen him since. It was Abner Maris' last fight last year, by the way. He's now been off for another year now. But basically, you know, Sam Goodman, in my opinion, he was the favorite, but it's a nice, solid name for Sam Goodman to have on his record while he's waiting for his title shot for the winner of Naoya INOUE versus Marlon Tapales, which is going to be taking place. I forgot the date this year. Let me check. And if it's even official yet, but it's going to be in December for Undisputed. And Goodman is supposed to get the winner. He can beat Tapales from what I'm seeing. I think he can. And INOUE, well, he's the monster. And frankly, hey, listen, I like Sam Goodman, but this dude ain't no motherfucking joke. Okay, like this dude ain't no joke. You know, so he ain't ready for that. So it's in his best interest, you know, for him to his next fight will likely be for a vacant title. Possibly against Luis Nery. Casimiro's washed the fuck up. Here's the team. They're shooting from the studio. He's about to do a preview for the main event. It's some nice, solid fights to be had, especially if Stephen Fulton wants to stay at 122 pounds. You know, Stephen Fulton versus Goodman can happen for a vacant title. Let's see how. Like we got to see what happens with INOUE versus Tapales yet. Let's see here. Let me check and see what the date is before we can really like see, you know, like the landscape of the division. It's supposed to be December the 26th. There you go. They're supposed to be fighting in Japan. INOUE versus Tapales for Undisputed. And then INOUE is supposed to be moving up to 126. That's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see him run through this division. He would beat Rabisi Ramirez, Luis Lopez, Lee Wood, but you never know. Lee Wood got that Cinderella Miracle Man thing going on. He'll be getting his ass beat the whole fight, then come back and knock you the fuck out. Ray Vargas is taking on Brandon Figueroa, also on the David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade undercard on November the 25th with Jamal Charlo taking on Jose Benavidez Jr. But, you know, back to Sam Goodman. Like I said, nice little solid resume he's been building up now, 16-0 with 7 KOs. He did drop Miguel Flores. So TJ Doheny, solid win. Ray Salim, solid win. Miguel Flores, solid win. Even the Allure fight. So he's, you know, like he's got a nice resume, but now he's going to go into the deep end. Well, he's in the deep end now. I mean, to me, the Miguel Flores fight was a step back, but I understand it's a stay busy-ish fight, and also he's got a title shot coming up, so you don't want to overexert him too much. But I'm interested to see who his dance partner is going to be. Like, will INOUE stay at 122 a little bit longer? That's not good for Goodman. Or if he moves up, who will his mandatory be? And will he be going after the IBF or the WBO? Because as you can see, he's ranked #1 by both. IBF, we can see him versus Marjan Akhmadaliev for the vacant title. For the WBO, I can see him versus Luis Neri for the vacant title. Casemiro, just ill, you know. Let's get him out of there. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. I am going to get to the Miguel Burchell. What the hell just happened in his fight? Let me get to this main event, Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.